Hi everyone, this is Rachel from The Shades of Orange, today to do a spoiler-free review of The Breakdown by B.A. Paris. If that author sounds familiar, that's because she also wrote Behind Closed Doors, which was super popular last year. I did read and really enjoyed that one. I did a separate review of that, so I'm going to link that down below. But for now, I'm here to talk about The Breakdown. If you don't know the synopsis, this is about a woman who, when coming home from a party, sees a woman on the side of the road who has broken down. She thinks about stopping to help her out, but then second guesses herself and keeps going. The next morning she wakes up to find out that that woman was murdered, and she was possibly the last person to see her alive. Needless to say, she is struck with a lot of guilt. This woman is also dealing with her own personal issues because her family has a history of dementia, and she starts to notice herself forgetting things. She finds that she doesn't remember things that her friends are telling her and is doing her best to cover it up because she is embarrassed. I personally love love stories with unreliable narrators, so the premise behind this one completely hooked me in. I like the fact that we really can't trust our main character's memories. With the history of dementia, you realize that she does not seem to remember what's going on, and people are telling her things and reminding her of events and conversations they had that she does not remember at all, and the story just becomes a lot of fun. I think B.A. Paris is very skilled at writing page-turners, books with short chapters that are just going to keep you turning the pages. The writing itself honestly isn't anything crazy special. The characters are pretty average, but definitely enjoyable. My biggest complaint and my cautionary in picking this up is the fact that the ending, the final twist, the whodunit, is super obvious in my opinion. I guessed it probably within the first couple chapters, and I guessed most of the details of the ending very early on. There was very little that surprised me. So if you're looking for a psychological thriller that is going to completely blindside you, this is not the one to pick up. I would actually recommend going with Behind Her Eyes by Sarah Pinenborough, which I also reviewed and would recommend. That one I did not guess the ending, but this one I completely did. And I think most people who have read at least a little bit in the genre are going to have a pretty good idea of what's going on in this one. So my general conclusions are, if you want a really entertaining story, want to go along for the ride and see a woman in the middle of a breakdown, I would recommend picking this up for the entertainment. But if you want to be surprised, if you're looking for a twist ending that's going to shock you, go with a different book. It's enjoyable, but it's a little underwhelming when it comes to the ending. If you have already read it, feel free to message me in a spoiler-free way so we can chat about the ending. Otherwise, if you have comments or questions or thinking about picking it up, please let me know. If you enjoy these kind of videos and aren't already subscribed, I definitely encourage you to do so. I read a lot of mysteries, thrillers, and suspense, so you'll see a lot more of these videos coming down the pipeline. Thanks so much for watching. Talk to you again soon. Okay, bye.